So this then is the dreamer. This is the root of the dream. All of this is happening here. Maybe you have a state of being that you're feeling, a certain frequency, whatever it is. Everything you experience happens to the experiencer. So you projected or you imagine that it's somewhere in outer space and that this whole world is happening there. So while you're walking around, interacting with people, or seeing things happen, anything, senses, you just experience it as if it's happening to the I am, including your body. So you've, in a sense, disidentified the I from the body. And now you start to experience a certain spaciousness of freedom. So this both has the effect of loosening up the habit or conditioning of feeling like you're inside the body. But it also loosens up your association with the I am itself, ironically. So it's a bit of a double practice. It also reinforces this. So from this, now you're projecting it over here, inclusive of your body. Because again, remember the painter that always paints himself in the picture? You cannot distinguish. You cannot say the painting is only that body and the rest of the painting is not the painting. Same with the body. It's part of the whole experience, right? So anything here is equal. It's an equal amount of you or not you. But this body is equally you as this tree is equally you, because it's all happening within the same canvas. You can't separate one element out of the painting and call that you and call the rest of the painting not you. I mean, you could do that. That's what you've been doing. So clearly it's possible. It's what we've been taught. But this is a way to generate a sense of oneness, a sense of distance or spaciousness or disidentification from the focal point of the body and location. Makes you more aware of a sense of locationless isness or I exist. Locationless pure existence. And you generate a sense of inseparability. You begin to feel how the whole world is actually existing in here because of the locationless I am. So it's the I am that's responsible for the whole world. If you project this out of your body, it has all these benefits. And as a result, because you're generating the sense that it's not in your body, but you put it out there in space, observing, inclusive of this whole scenery, you're also beginning the process of seeing that you're not that consciousness. You create a distance there too. And in that distance, in this distance, somewhere in this space, the intuitive sense of the absolute begins to dawn on you. And then, whoop, when you really penetrate, have a penetrative experience, that's when everything disappears. And you realize that there's only one complete, infinite, perfect me. This is me. This is the me before the I, or before the I am. This is me before the God. So that means that while you're walking, you can start with some kind of a mantra, but continuously repeat the feeling that all of this is happening inside of something else. It's being observed by this camera. It's almost like you're part of the actor in a movie, and you know that in the end result, it's all happening inside the camera, and the viewers are going to watch the whole scenery on one simple two-dimensional screen. So that screen is inclusive of your entire world. Your entire world is actually captured by, is actually existing only holographically as an illusion inside of the screen of the I am. So just play with this. I mean, you're creative naturally by nature, so you can play with this. Give everything to that. And you'll notice there's things that you want to separate out, and suddenly claim that something belongs to you. Maybe a trigger happens. Maybe you feel triggered by something. And you collapse back into the sense of consciousness is inside of here, and I'm inside of a world, then generating this feeling of separation of me. Now the absolute because this is so active with imagery and experience, it forgets that it is apart from the I am. And not only does it forget that, it also forgets the stability, the eternal presence of I am. And it completely identifies with just a small portion of the canvas of its own painting. So it's completely in its own delusion. And it has this feeling of limitation. So the triggers happen, and you believe this has to do with me, and there's something outside myself which can affect me or triggers me. This solves all that.